because I know a lot of people have been struggling with this map. You know, when I go into randoms, a lot of people don't know what to do. So hopefully this will help out. So as soon as you start off, you're gonna find the fumigator. It could be in one of those spots I just aimed at, and then go prone by quick revive. And if you see that thing right there, don't use that. You wanna open this door, and there's another one over there that you're gonna want to use to go into beast mode. This will be a lot easier if you know how to do the rituals. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to aim there, and it's already powered up because it's Steam mode, but you want to aim there and then power it up as soon as you go into beast mode. Like that. After that, hit that crane right there, grapple up here, and then just follow the path I'm taking. There's a door all the way at the end of the shooting shock. Right there. And then jump down here. Smash that open. Shock quick arrive, and then smash that. And that's basically all you gotta do for beast mode for now.
Anyone else dizzy coming back from that?
So for the rest of round 1, you just want to 2-shot and a knife. And make sure you save one at the end. But also pick up this right there. Pick up that crane piece that dropped down.
To go with this?
And then it'll spawn a couple knife in there. Not really a big problem. But yeah, just 2-shot knife for the rest of the zombies for the rest of this round. And then make sure you rebuild 4 barriers, because that's how many points you get from barriers on round 1. Also get this summoning key, that's important as well.
Especially when you use handcuffs.
So once you have that summoning key and you know the round's almost over, I can see there's one over there, so I killed this one. You want to have at least 750 by the end of round 1. So that way you can buy this gun right here, the KRM.
When life gives you lemons,
this gun just saves your ass when you're doing this. So now you want to run this room, start this ritual, down. And I'll just speed up this ritual. If you don't really need to see it. You just gotta run around in trains and shoot the shotgun if there's one in front of you. That's a real important thing. Make sure you shoot the shotgun if they're in front of you. Like, that's the whole point of buying it. Just make the ritual so easy, and then also it'll help you take down the Margwas.
Some war monster comes for its baby.
But yeah, you can finish off round 1 once you finish that ritual. You won't really have points for much else. Another important thing is make sure you don't buy quick revive yet, because if you go down this early, it's not really worth you continuing to go for a high round. So round 2, it's a 3-shot knife, and keep on doing that thing where you knife and then you back up, like that, because you won't pick up any nukes like that. So if you don't pick up any nukes, it's really easier. I get a couple nukes on round 4 of this game, I think. But most of the time I get them on round 2. I didn't get it this game though. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed through this round, just 3-shot and knife them all. And then speed through a little more. There, that's pretty much all you need. And then after that, you want to make sure you know where all the bottles are: the jug, the speed, and the double tap. All right. You want to go to this area first. I mean, I'd say go to jug first, wherever it is. But I mean, if you want to do the same way I'm doing, go here first. So for this beast mode, you gotta activate it, right? So then you want to run down here, and then hit these 2 rifts, or whatever that other thing is. Come down this way, shock that, and then look up to grapple by that thing. Sometimes you jump to do it, but yeah. And as soon as you fall down, what's important is fall down this area, right? And then the path you need to go is right down there. Usually I see people running around that floor for a couple seconds before they figure out where to go, but it's right in front of you. So as long as you got those stairs open, you should be fine for this part.
Weird shit.
You just want to run down here now and pick up this thing that you opened up, as well as open up the rift if you can. But make sure you knife these 2 first. There. Now just I like to open up the rift so I don't forget later on. No, it's this right there. And now you just want to head out and do that other ritual. So I'll speed through this as well. Same as before though, make sure you shoot the shotgun if they get in front of you. Makes it a lot easier. Your Margwa is actually going to spawn for this part. So make sure you stand on the stairs over here and aim. Get your head taken off already. like I did right there, and make sure you aim up right after you shoot the head off, because it's gonna spawn one of those little flying bees. And be careful right here with these stairs a lot. There's a zombie right there that can block you off and get you stuck there. And with the Margwall coming out around the other way, that's a real bad thing. So now, just finish off taking off the heads. Make sure you keep your distance from the Margwall. Don't get too close to it. But once you get all the heads off and you killed all those little things with it, then you're pretty much good to go to the next round. I mean, if you get double points, I would just go to the next round anyway, even if I'm telling you to stay on the round. Just because it's worth it, the amount of points you'll be earning that next round. So honestly, I'd be doing another ritual right now if I didn't get that double points. So I just want to make sure I waited for it. Wait for double flash, alright. So round 3, it's a 4-shot knife. So I'll just speed through most of this. That's the amazing thing about Theater mode. You don't have to sit here watching this whole thing. It's me just running around shooting zombies and hunting. Alright, let me go back here a second. That's you about wherever. Yeah, just hold on a second. Get back to that part over here. Alright. So once you're in beast mode, again, with this one you just want to aim up there. And then power up this perk. As well as open this right here. And also, what you could do is, while you're in that, you could open up the sword box over there, but you don't have to. I honestly don't really care about the sword too much. It's not that helpful.
That shit is crazy.
And that looks like that's going to be happening for a little bit. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'll just put in third person. So after you pick up that, make sure you get that you get the shield part up here, as well as Juggernog if it was there. But like I said before, you want to make sure you go to Juggernog first, no matter where it is.
Finn O'Leary's whiskey tasted better than this shit.
So after that, just finish off some of these stranglers on these, right? And once you got them all dead, you just want to head back down here, and then wherever double tap is, that's usually where I go next. I don't really buy double tap or speed cola anyway, but I like going double tap way. So for this area right here, you want to activate it, shock this thing, and don't go up for the perk just yet. You want to grapple up there. It's more important to grapple up here and get the box of the perk. So you punch this off, and then you can actually make the jump from there. And then after you make that jump, just head right around here and power this thing up, or shock it, or punch it, whatever. But that's all you really need to do for this beast mode. You don't really need anything else.
Oh.
And make sure, once again, get the shield part from
Someone
up here.
slip me a Mickey?
Because that shield's going to be real important later on. So after you got that shield part, come down here and pick up this other thing. You drop down, I guess, the
Stuff like
championship
this
belt.
just lying around?
And there'll be 2 more of those little keepers. You just finish them off, not really a problem. So you just want to come up here in the beast mode again, and then open up the rift right there, as well as run back and pick up that perk again. And then also I got the sword box in this one, even though I didn't really get the sword. You could just get the sword anyway, just because. But pretty much after you got that done, you're good for this area, you're good for the other area. Now you just got the rift in the speed cola area to open up. So I'll just speed through this ritual. There we go. And then you're just gonna pick this up again and head out. So there shouldn't be another Margwall if you're doing this as your 3rd time. So that's kind of good. But once you finish that on round 3, yeah, I'd say end the round. As long as you got, I mean, it doesn't really matter how long it takes for you to open up Pack-a-Punch. You could be doing this on like round 40. But it's just nice to get it done on round 5. Helps a lot. You know, because you pretty much can have this done by round 5 at the end of it. So right here, I'm just looking for the zombie. I'll speed through this way. And then there was another one. There we go. But anyway, if I were you this round, I'd use a shotgun and aim at the head. If you don't, if you want to keep using the pistol, it's a 6-shot knife. So this pistol is obviously a lot stronger than the one on the giant, the MR6. You know, usually round 1 you shoot him 6 times, but round 4 you shoot him 6 times, you still work fine. So now I'm just getting through this round again. I'll fast forward through this. Really sucks that glitch happened though. It's kind of messing this up a bit. But like I said, aim at the head with that shotgun. I mean, shotguns aren't a point building weapon unless you aim at the head with them.
That shut you up? Yeah, it did.
So you get through all of round 4, and then I just headed around 5 since I got that nuke. But you can do all this stuff on round 4. It doesn't really matter. So once again, one thing you want to remember is stay in this middle area for the middle of the round. Make sure you don't leave this middle area because that's the area you want to be in. Like if you're not in this middle area, the rest of the map is pretty much, you know, close quarters. So once you got this finished, head into beast mode right here and power up that sign, and then hit that sword while you're powering it up. Run up here, shock the perk. Jump across, hit that box, jump across again, and then just run up here, grapple over there, and finally shock that little door down there. So this right there, that'll drop down. You want to make sure you pick that up.
It takes a special kind of idiot to wear it too.
And once again, there'll be 2 more of those guys.
I'm guessing you are.
Well, this is the last really ritual you're gonna have to do. And another thing you could do, you don't really have to, but if you didn't open up the rift, you could go do it right now. Let's speed through it.
You wanna know what's weird?
But yeah, if you didn't
I'm
open up
getting
the
used to
rift
that.
right there, you still could. It's not really a big deal.
The burlesque.
So now you're just gonna finish off this ritual, and there will be another Margot right after it, so be wary of that. Alright, so pick up this worm. Oh, also, another thing I forgot to mention, those worms, you make sure you pick them up. Sorry if there was a little
She only has 2
confusion about that. I wanted to make it kind of clear.
You're looking at the death
But
right here, pal.
with this Margwa, it's not really hard to take him down. You could run outside and take him down with all the cars and stuff. That's probably the best way to do it. But you could also get him down there if you really want to do. But one thing I'll say is try not to kill the zombie while you're in the middle of dealing with him. So I'll just speed through the kicking his ass right here. There we go.
Who wants to
So after you got that done, make sure you run back upstairs and pick up the shield piece up here. Because there's a shield part right up there by Speed Cola. And once you got that shield piece, that's all 3. But the shield pieces are in the same location every time, so just look somewhere around that perk upstairs and it'll be there. So after I just want to head through the rift, and there'll be 4 more of these keepers. Clean them up. And if you have all 4 worms, you just have to walk up to this door right here, and then it'll like phase open. There. So for this final ritual, probably the easiest one. You just gotta put down these worms right here, and then it'll build these walls that you can wall run on. Right there. But those are the only wall runnable places in the whole map, so
what? I just leave it here?
it's not really that bad. And for these wall run spots as well, let me just say, don't jump, like, run all the way through it, because if you jump, then it's possible for the zombie to jump as well and knock you off the map. But just make sure you wall run all the way through it instead of jumping, and you probably won't die.
Are these worms gonna fix everything?
So now once you got those 4 worms, you can start up this ritual. And what I do for this final ritual, I just train this little middle part right there. Way easier for that. Okay, so yeah, you're pretty much done now. You got all that, all those rituals done. So now I finished the round, but I always forget there's a Margwa right after that ritual. So that Margwa you can just take down. It's not really an issue. I had a bug round right here. Oh no, let me skip back there for a second. Yeah, okay. You want to head into beast mode here, and while you're in this beast mode, hit this box for the sword, power up with a wine, run upstairs and power up mule kick, and then finally power up this door. If you haven't already, you power up stamina.
You gotta be
Because it's
kidding
right
me. I
there.
thought I had more rounds.
Probably run out of ammo for that gun by now, so just don't be afraid to buy it. I mean, you're gonna get killed if you try to resist buying this gun. We're just trying to buy ammo for it. So yeah, I had to buy ammo for it because I was out. And then take a look at what happens 2 seconds later, right after I buy it. I kill this Margwa. And then it drops a max ammo. So yeah, that's how it works out. And then I get another max ammo right with this bug round. So that was funny as well. Oh, by the way, quick ride, pick that up. Well, let me just speed through show you here. Stamina, pick that up as well. This round you just want to be perking up. And then finally pick up Widow Wine. Well, let me just show you here. I got a 4th max ammo right there, or at least the 3rd max ammo. So that was pretty funny. Well, once you finish all that Margwa business, you just want to come in this rift here and start training around. You just finish off all around 7 basically. And then once you get to the end of round 7, as you see here, I'm at the end of round 7. So now I got all 4 perks and 5,800 points. So I'm pretty much good to set up now. I'm just gonna head out. And once you get here, pretty much just wanna run in the box, get your gobble gum, get all your guns. You're pretty much good from here.
Favorite. What is that again?
What I try to aim for though is I try to get the Haymaker 12. Because that shotgun helps out a lot for the Margwas, the later rounds. Blast rounds that can be useful. But basically, you just want to come here, pick up all your guns at the end of round 7, and then make sure you don't get too comfortable with your other gun. If I were you, I'd just go for the Haymaker. And then besides the Haymaker, save up, wait for that Wonder Weapon.
That's how we get things done in this.
Actually, I do get the Haymaker right here.
Hey, can I get one of these Gatling gun kind of things?
And finally, like, this is over, but yeah, once you got all your guns, you got your 4 perks. Basically, you just gotta train in the rift, and then eventually get the Wonder Weapon. Pack a bunch of guns. You're pretty much good from here. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out, and I'll see you next one.